internet.
Are you an Adderall or something?
No, I just want to see it so badly.
Imagine if the Avengers were less about saving the world and more about flexing their egos, throwing shade and shilling overpriced snacks. That's exactly what happened when Logan Paul, KSI and Mr Beast, the ultimate trio of YouTube supervillains, came together on Logan's podcast. Right out of the gate, it was painfully obvious these guys have zero chemistry.
Thanks for joining me, guys.
Let's go.
Yeah, well...
Oh, pleasure.
Yeah.
You would think that three of the biggest names on YouTube would vibe effortlessly. But nope, it was all awkward laughs and forced banter. The intro alone feels like a TikTok collab where nobody knows what to do with their hands. Logan starts things off immediately by throwing shade at Mr Beast. Topic: Jimmy's upcoming Amazon show, which apparently involved building an entire city.
I know you, Jimmy, just got done shooting your Amazon show.
Oh my gosh,
which,
yes.
from what it sounds like, is going to be the biggest game show in history ever.
What would you say is the best episode?
I mean...
Say it.
Don't say
Yeah, I
it.
mean,
Say what you did.
we built a city in the middle of nowhere. There's just a field,
What?
and
That's just Burning Man.
we pulled up. No, we built like an actual
Yeah,
city.
that's what they do at Burning Man.
Yeah, but like
You went to Burning Man.
Wait, as in like
So-
buildings? and-
buildings, like actually a walled-in city that the contestants lived in throughout the show.
What?
Imagine spending months creating a massive production only for Logan Paul to reduce it to a music festival in the desert. Jimmy tries to laugh it off, but you can tell he's low-key fuming. And this is only the first 5 minutes. If there's one thing Logan Paul loves, is making things uncomfortable. As Jimmy starts talking about his show, Logan randomly interrupts him to ask if Mr Beast is on drugs.
Literally break
Okay.
the
Are
internet.
you on Adderall or something?
No, I just want to see it so badly. I really do.
Ritalin?
Right now?
I like you, Jimmy. I like
Right?
you're a spunky guy.
All right, I'll take the hint. We'll change the topic. So
Jimmy awkwardly deflects, but the energy here is already unhinged. Logan is clearly living for the chaos, while Jimmy's just trying to keep it together. And then there's KSI, who's mostly sitting there quietly, probably wondering why he agreed to this mess in the first place. The podcast quickly shifts focus to KSI, and Logan wastes no time taking shots. The topic: KSI's latest song, Takeover, featuring Trippie Redd. Instead of hyping up his business partner's music, Logan casually suggests that KSI should let ChatGPT write his lyrics.
Thick of it. Featuring Trippie Redd. Yeah. Obviously, I'm promoting my music.
Yeah, man, if I were you, I'd write a song and have ChatGPT write all the lyrics.
Oh, shit.
Bruh. Imagine trying to promote your art and your co-host clowns on you like that. KSI laughs it off, but you can see the pain in his eyes. And to make things worse, KSI starts talking about how he uses AI to chat with virtual friends.
Joking, but like,
Well, I mean, I do dibble and dabble with AI. I have like AI friends, and I just talk to them every now and then.
And now, the audience is just collectively cringing. Finally, they get to the reason they're all here, Lunchly. This is supposed to be the big moment where they hype up their new product and flex their business acumen. Instead, it's the most half-hearted sales pitch in history.
but yeah, we did launch Lunchly today. We actually just did it. If you guys saw on Instagram Live, I also think people are confused about what the product is. They're like, wait, so it's just Prime and Feastables in a Lunchables? No.
I want to hear your Lunchly pitch.
My Lunchly pick.
Yeah, you got to start sneaking that in.
That's true.
Just eat it. It's fantastic.
That's it. That's the pitch. No enthusiasm, no details, just three billionaires shrugging their way through what should have been a major launch. And instead of celebrating the product, they immediately start addressing all the backlash and lawsuits they're facing.
No, but Jimmy, I really want to talk about these lawsuits because they're a big deal on the Prime
Okay.
side.
Logan goes on a full rant about people accusing Prime of containing toxic chemicals.
So you're telling me you don't purposely just put, what is it, forever chemicals in your drink to...
Bro, we were shocked.
Yeah.
Me and him are talking. We're like, yo, what do people
You don't
think
just
this is?
bust open barrels of forever chemicals
What?
and dump that in there?
Like, what do you think this is? Like some fucking rinky-dink operation where that's like what we're trying to like. I don't even want to say. It's so stupid, dude. People are so dumb. As much as I believe in people and like the up and coming generations and the world, and I hope we're headed in the right spot. I just am. It never ceases to amaze me how dumb people are.
Logan, buddy, maybe tone it down when you're trying to sell us something. Just when you think the podcast couldn't get more random, the conversation shifts to, yes, balding. Yep, The two things Logan and KSI apparently bond over are overpriced drinks and receding hairlines. Logan, who famously got a hair transplant, tries to flex on KSI, who still hides his hairline under his iconic bandana. Mr Beast, who's somehow the voice of reason here, suggests that they should all go to Turkey for hair transplants together.
Yeah, like I grew a beard.
Yeah.
The bandana hasn't changed.
It's got bigger. It's got bigger, yeah. The hairline's receded. I've accepted it, people.
But you
Let's go to Turkey. I kind of.
No, I don't want to go to
I want my beard on my side of my face.
Yeah, bro, you can have
Who
a forehead
cares,
right here.
bro?
You can have a
Who
forehead.
bro,
tube head.
I don't care how I look because my girlfriend loves me for me.
It is so sick.
So who cares what some people online think about us?
That is true.
About, my forehead or
my only pushback would be
what?
I think some people think I'm cooler than I actually am. And part of that coolness is not looking like a bald ass bitch.
What?
Whoa.
No, bro.
Whoa.
But the thing,
Like my father.
Okay.
Like my bald ass dad.
At this point, it's less of a podcast and more of a middle school roast session. After spending most of the podcast getting roasted, Jimmy finally claps back. When Logan casually calls him a numbers nerd, Jimmy hits him with a subtle but very savage dig.
Number nerd.
Oh, wow.
Did you ever get bullied, Jimmy?
Not really.
That
Nah,
shocks me.
That's such
Really?
a lie.
That's
surely.
crazy.
It shocks you.
For sure.
You want to elaborate?
I just feel like
Not all of us played. What were you? High school football, wrestling?
Yeah, but I was little, Jimmy. I got bullied.
Well, sure. Yeah, you were a nerd.
Yeah. I played basketball and stuff, but no. I mean, honestly, people just left me alone. I didn't really have too many friends.
Well,
That's almost worse.
I mean, I guess it depends what you constitute bullying. If you constitute people going, why do you only talk about YouTube, you weirdo? But I don't constitute that as bullying. I just constitute it as I was just a weirdo and I deserved it because that's all I talked about when I was little.
And just like that, the podcast devolves into a weird, slightly uncomfortable conversation about babies. For some reason, Logan decides to go all in on baby talk. He starts describing pregnancy like it's some form of alien invasion.
I guess if
She has a
what would I even?
baby inside of her stomach. Is
Jimmy,
that not crazy?
It's the weirdest thing
Ugh.
in the world.
Have you seen like kick and everything?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Dude, her stomach, you'll see her stomach, you'll see the baby's like, I don't know, like a body part go like all the way across. Like a little alien punching
Oh
from
my
the
God.
inside.
How does that make her?
Has she given you the finger?
No, not yet.
No,
But I'm sure that'll happen.
She's just like,
you can feel her like fingers and toes and stuff.
no way.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Oh my God.
Yes. It's crazy.
Whoa.
Bro, that's wild.
You won't understand until you experience it. And like
Seeing the woman you love have a little alien inside of her, it must be just wild.
it's wild.
Are you gonna look?
Oh my.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna look.
No way.
Like,
nah, you're
as it
crazy.
coming out?
Yeah.
At this point, Jimmy and KSI look like they both rather be somewhere else, but Logan just keeps on going. He even mentions that he's planning to watch the birth. At this point, the podcast is just three grown men having a very weird and a very public therapy session. By the end of the podcast, it's painfully obvious that these three don't actually like each other. Logan and KSI treat Jimmy like the nerdy kid who's only cool because he's rich. Meanwhile, Jimmy subtly roasts them for being vain and insecure. The entire thing feels like a group project where nobody wants to work together, but they're all too rich to care. Even their attempt to promote Lunchly feels half-hearted because they know that it's just another cash grab. So what happens when three billionaires with clashing egos try to act like besties? Absolute chaos. If you made it this far, drop a comment and let me know. Are you Team Jimmy, Team Logan, or Team KSI? Or are you just here for the drama? Either way, this was one of the most entertaining train wreck I've seen in a while.